Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us again on the Cardiff City Network route. We have been on this route a fair bit recently, but it's really good. And yeah, we're at Cardiff Bay, sort of the end of the line, the little branch line. And yeah, we're going to be heading up to Rada, I believe, on a service bound for Pontypridd. Let's have a little look. So yeah, Cardiff Queen Street, Cathays, Clandaf and Rada. So it's about 15 minutes or so. But it's another part of the network ticked off again. And sort of this Cardiff revival we've been doing. Let's get the door shut. Yeah, sort of had a surge of energy to drive this route because it's really good. Right. Let's do that. I think there's a little bit of a hill start here. Power free. Take that off and we're off. And yeah, this station's quite a bit bigger than just for the 150. You can see the platform. I think there's another platform being built there, and the platform's really long, as I think it's part of like the South Wales Metro or Cardiff Metro project, which is basically just to highly improve. I mean, as you can see from this route, it's sort of a diesel city commuter network, which you don't really get many places with a diesel sort of inner city network. So yeah, I think the plan is to electrify it all, get flirt. I think they're flirt trains they're going to be using. Yeah, it's quite a sort of big project to sort of completely revitalise the Cardiff City network and the valleys. Up we go though. Yeah, it's just the teeny tiny little branch line, literally round this corner, and we join back up at Queen Street. It's not a long branch line. As we make our way up, let's do a little brake test quickly. Yeah, they seem to be working alright. Not that they wouldn't be working as it's TSW. So you probably, I think the only loco where something could potentially go wrong is probably the Expert 101, that being the German DBBR 101. I reckon you could probably do a brake test on there and the brakes might not work, because you've got like fault simulation on there, which is quite cool. Don't panic, that signal is not ours. I remember the first time I saw that I was like, is that our signal? Is that our signal? But no, it's just about pointed for trains coming out from Cardiff Central, so we get to ignore it. Let's get the window open as well, get some extra audio in here. No, that's the Cardiff Bay branch done already. Not really much to it. University. Some lovely point sounds on here, or track joint sounds. So yeah, if you don't have this route and it's on a sale, do pick it up because you won't regret it. It is fantastic. As I put out on one, I think on the last video, it could potentially be my favourite DLC for TSW5. It's either this one or Manchester Airport Commuter. And I know there is West Coast Mainline Overshaft, that route is absolutely amazing, but not my style as such, as in I prefer these commuter stop start ones. So ATS Mac and Cardiff City Network just are perfect. This is Cardiff Queen Street, sort of the second Cardiff station. Now we're back in the 150 for this one as well. Lovely train. Cool. I'm not sure when this video is going to be going out, but if it's gone out post Dovetail Direct, what did everyone think? Yeah, I'm recording this before the Direct, so I don't want to say anything, and then it's like, oh, it's gone out beforehand. But yeah, if it has already been Dovetail Direct, what did you think? Excited? As the guard would be like here, ready with the panel. There's a panel in there, isn't there? Yeah. Cool, let's get back in. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a hill start here. Just a gradual uphill gradient. Then we then go round the corner and onto the city line, I believe it's called. There's a 153 coming in, just a single one as well. Still a shame with this route you don't get 150s and 153s together. Because even on the ATS Mac route you get that if you have this route. So you get really long consists on there of like a 150, a 153, a 150. It's mad. Cool. In fact, I think that's actually what I'm going to do after this. Go and drive a TFW service on the ATS Mac route. As I'm in the TFW mood. Now up to 70, although Cathay station is just around the corner, so we'll probably get up to about 30. It's not even that. I mean, it literally is just there. There isn't really much point of speeding up, really, but it is uphill here, so yeah, we get up to about 30 and then drop it off. We're only 2 coaches. I can't remember if there's a stop marker here for 2 or is it just down the end. Oh, there is one. So I'm coming at about 20. The brakes are not as sensitive on this train as they are on the 153. They take a bit longer to come in. As on the 153, they're like really strong, the brakes. As on here, they're slightly more chill. Take a bit longer to apply. This is Cathay's and Clandaf after this. Everybody trots off. Nice. Does TFW still have many 150s? I mean, what is sort of the current status of this line? Is it still like this, or has it sort of now transferred over to electric with the flirt trains? Yeah, what's sort of going on? Yeah, I'm off. Let's watch it leaving. Quite a long platform here. And off it goes, looking good in the early morning sun. Again, hopefully it's coming up well on the replay. Do a little test. Because sometimes I have no idea what it is, but it's blimmin' irritating. But sometimes when I'm doing that or doing the sort of fast scrolling on my OBS display, it almost like won't catch up with it. It will sort of lag, and then also for the video, it will then lag. Yeah, confusing. 4K is confusing, but hopefully 4K is looking nice. Hopefully. It's uphill all the way up to Clandaf. So this really straight bit to begin with. But yeah, I think after this I'm going to go and play some ATS Mac in the TFW, in the 150 or 153. Because yeah, if you own this route and the ATS Manchester Airport commuter, you see the trains from this route on there, which is yeah, cool. Speed then comes down to 60, and we shouldn't be too far off Clandaf either. So I'll just take the power off at 60. Probably coming up now, isn't it? You can see the speed board on the other side. Is there not one for this side? Well, that's where it goes up to. Hang on. Oh, is it bi-directional? Well, there's a 60 there. Not sure if that's meant to be for our side or not, but I don't know if the line's bi-directional, considering it was on that side. I think it's bi-directional along here. If we see a signal facing the other way, then it's bi-directional. BD. As in, trains can run this way on that other track. Weird way it was like facing the other way. Maybe it was for us. Anyway, Clandaf should be coming up. Here it is. Not 55. Right down to the end. Just sort of backwards and forth on the brakes. That's his Clandaf. And then just around the corner is Rada. It'll take that long, and we're still on time as well. Nice little run up from the bay. Again, who's sort of seeing this route almost for the first... Maybe you didn't know it when it first come out. Who's seeing it now and thinking, wow, this is actually quite good? Has anyone gone and picked it up? Yeah, it generally is a really good route. I mean, there's the map again. It's just the whole network. It's not just A to B, finished in 20 minutes. Well, I mean, some of the runs are about 20 minutes on here, but it, you know, lots of different places you can go. Which just really does make it special. Not just point A to point B and finished. Let's go. What's the speed into Rada? Is it coming down to 25 or 30? Depends what platform we come into. Definitely will drop down though. Maybe it's 25. And Radar's where the other sort of loop comes up in our, I think it was Fairwater Twice video. That's where we then came up and joined up again. Yeah, it's really tough between this route and ATS Mac as what my favourite route for TSW5 UK DLC releases are. Again, a very, very notable mention to West Coast Mainline Overshap. As that's brilliant. But yeah, it's either this or ATS Mac. But between the two, it's slow. It's tough. Is that 50? 50. No junction indicator, so sort of straight in. Oh, this is Rada. There we are. And this then goes up the valley to Pontypridd. Which again, I would really like to see an extension to this route one day. If it's a barrier up the valley, I think that'd be really nice to see. Will it happen? Probably not. It would be cool nonetheless. Here we are, that is it. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for today's Train Sim World 5 video as we approach Train Sim World 6. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link and coupon for UK departure boards. Do definitely check that out. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye, guys.